Hi guys, Alex here and welcome back to my channel. If you've not already, make sure you subscribe to see more of my content. Also check the links in the description. Today I'm doing a solo video without Mikey because I have some stuff that are troubling me and I think it would be healthy if I speak to you guys about it. And this is not a personal attack on anyone, but I think it's about time I talked about this because it's not just for my benefit but for people out there that have parents that are struggling with the concept of having a gay child. Basically, I'll be talking about my relationship with my biological mom. She has been great, when I came out. I think she was one of the very few people that never stopped interacting with me. She didn't say the right things most of the times, but she was there, and I think she needs to be given credit for that. And this is not a video attacking her, but I think there are some things that she still needs to learn, and I think she's trying. She's asking the right questions sometimes, but there are just some things that she has said in the past and even up to recent that I think were really hurtful and are things that you should not really say. So I'm going to start off by talking about what she did say the first time I told her about my true sexuality, and I'm going to then move on to what she's saying now, even after almost 3 years of me coming out. I feel like as a YouTuber that is all about, LGBT representation, it's my duty to talk about these things, not for my benefit, but for the benefit of people out there that might be in similar situations. It might be a gay child trying to navigate his way around, or it might be a parent with a gay child. You need to understand what to do and how to interact with this person that is your child, still your child. When I came out to my mom, there are 4 things she did say that I will never forget, and I still think about those things every day. One of the things she said was that I must have been abused as a kid growing up, and that's why I'm messed up sexually now. And I think that is not right. It's not everyone that has the same story, and I don't think being sexually abused as a child is the root cause of people being who they are now in terms of their sexuality. I think it's society's way of saying that there's something mentally wrong with you, and that's why you are the way you are now. And I made it clear to her that I cannot remember being sexually abused as a child. So to my best knowledge, no one sexually abused me. The second thing she said was that it was her fault, that she should have picked up on the signs early and she should have been able to have done something about it. And I was a bit confused because I left her when I was maybe 7 or 8 to start living with my dad and my dad's family. So how would she have picked up on anything? Not to add the fact that back then no one knew about my sexuality, and I tried my best to keep it as hidden as possible. So there was no way for she to have known. So it's not her fault, and there was nothing she could have done about it. The third thing that she did say was that, how are we going to fix this? As if I was broken. And I told her that there's nothing to do to fix anything because nothing is broken, and this is who I am, this is me, and she has to accept that, or join the list of people that have stopped interacting with me, including my dad's family and everyone else that I grew up with. Another thing she said to me was, thank goodness that you have kids already, so at least I don't need to worry about that. I'm like, even if I didn't have kids, I could have had kids as a gay man. So that is not an issue, and that is not something that you should be bringing up, because that is just coming from a place of lack of knowledge. She then ended by saying that she is going to continue praying about it, and she believes that her God will sort things out for her, and she'll be able to pray this gay thing off. My reply was, well, when that happens, you let me know. When that happens, you let me know. But now I think she's coming around to accept the fact that she has a gay child and there's nothing she can do about it. But that hasn't stopped her to say some things or ask some questions that have really made me go, none of your business. You're not supposed to be asking me questions like this. Not too long ago, she called me and she wanted to find out if my ass was okay. I was like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? She went on to say that she saw a post on my Instagram and it looked like I had an adult pad on. I was like, no, I don't. I go to the gym, I squat a lot and I have a big ass, and that is what it is. So why are you asking if I'm having an adult pad on? She said that she has been told that most gays end up having issues down there, controlling themselves and stuff like that. I was like, well, that is not true. You should go do your research and stop listening to homophobic comments and remarks from people that need to educate themselves. A few days ago, she sent me a message asking if I was seeing more than one person. I was like, why are you asking me this? When I was with the kid's mom, you never asked if I was seeing anyone else. So why are you asking me this now? And she was like, I had a bad dream. Okay, you had a bad dream. I really do not want to know what my mom will be dreaming about and dreaming of me having an orgy or what. I'm not too sure, but I really don't know why you're asking this question, and I do not have an answer for you, because I think there are just some things you do not ask someone. I could have easily just said, actually, I'm in a committed relationship, so you should not worry. I know for a fact that that question must have come from maybe side talks from her friends back in Nigeria, or someone has said something to her. I don't think she'll be dreaming about her son having sex. I don't think it was that. So I really didn't want to entertain it. My advice to parents out there is that you should never make your child feel like there's something wrong with them. You should not make your child feel like they have a disability, or they have a mental illness, or that they have something that can be fixed. Being gay is not a phase. It's not something you choose to. It's just who you are, and they are going through a lot on their own already. You do not need to add to it. All you need, or all they need from you, is just your love and support. I know a lot of you out there might have similar stories, and honestly, I love hearing stories like these, because it helps us feel that we are not alone and we are not in this alone. So if you have any stories that you want to share, please DM me, write it in the comments, send me an email, wherever, and let's have a conversation around this, because I think, especially in a place like Nigeria, I think a lot of people need to be educated to know exactly what it is that gays do. I don't know what else to say, but they need to be really up to date with things and know the truth. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with my usual blogs next week.